Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Apocalypse Movies. I'm Jacob Bartley, and this is my review for The Mummy, 2017's The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise. The movie that's going to kick off this awesome dark universe, correct? Maybe not. The movie's not that great, in my opinion. Before I get into why I think that, I will warn you, this is a spoilers review. I'm going to be talking about specific details in the film, so you have been warned. That being said, this movie kind of sucks. I went into this movie really wanting to like it. I had high hopes because it's going to start this cinematic universe of the Universal monsters coming back and eventually leading to a Monster Squad type movie. I was all for it. I love cinematic universes, so I was rooting for this movie. I love Tom Cruise. I really like Sofia Boutella. I'm a big fan of her from Kingsman, so I was like, yes, this movie's going to kick off another cool cinematic universe, and this movie is just bad. It's really bad, and one thing that made it bad is the comedy they tried to tie in, and, you know, with the kind of serious tone, and they were going for horror comedy. The tone was all over the place, and, of course, you can have a tone that's not comedic, have subtle comedic moments and stuff like that, but they just forced the comedy down your throat, specifically with the Jake Johnson character. And I really like Jake Johnson. I think he's a funny actor. He has a good presence when he comes on screen. I like him, but I hated what they did with his character in this movie. Like, spoilers, like I said, he gets killed off in the beginning, and then throughout the movie he's talking to Tom Cruise while he's dead, and they try to make it funny, and it just really took me out of the movie. It didn't fit in with the rest of the movie at all, and they bring him back at the end, so everything they did with that character was horrible to me. You could have taken him out of the movie completely. It probably wouldn't have made a difference, and it would have made the movie a lot better to me. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I like Jake Johnson. There are some things to take away from this movie that I actually really enjoyed, though. Sofia Boutella's performance as Princess Amenet the Mummy was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. The physicality of her, she was awesome in this role, and she's really hot, so I really liked watching her on screen. Tom Cruise is always great. He brought his all. He has a great presence on screen as always. His physicality is awesome. He looks like he's 28, but he's really 58, so those were some great lead performances. Even the blonde girl, I do not know the actress's name, but she was really good in this movie too. I thought all around some strong performances, but the story, the script, the tone, the dialogue, everything was just off for this movie. And it's really disappointing because I want this cinematic universe to kick off. I want this dark universe. I think it's a really cool idea. I don't think this is going to prohibit them from making those dark universe films like they're doing Bride and Frankenstein that comes out in 2019, which sounds really cool. I don't think this movie's gonna stop them from making those, but I don't think they're gonna make a Mummy 2 because this movie is tracking very low in the U.S. It might be saved by international box office, but I doubt it. It's not gonna make 400 million worldwide. At least I don't think so. If it does, then wow, congratulations to them. And that's good because that means we're going to get more movies in this dark universe for sure. I still think we're going to get The Bride of Frankenstein, Creature of the Black Lagoon, all the ones that they're planning on making, Invisible Man with Johnny Depp. So we're still going to get all that, I believe. But this movie, I'll probably never watch this movie again unless like I had to like for story's sake tying into the rest of the movies. One other thing that I really did like is the way they left off with Tom Cruise's character because he defeats Sofia Boutella's mummy, and in order to do that he had to become this monster himself, and he basically becomes the new mummy. So after this movie ends, he is the mummy, and I thought that was actually really cool, and I want to see his character back, and I want to see what they do with that. He's probably going to be one of the leads whenever like the good monsters team up to fight a bigger threat, a bad monster. So I really like where they left off with his character. I just didn't like the whole movie that it took to get there. So obviously I did not like the film. It was a huge disappointment for me. And with all that being said, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 10. It's not the worst movie of the year. That belongs to Baywatch. But it is really bad. And please, I don't like bagging on movies. I want every movie I watch to be good. Why not? Because it's another good movie for me to watch. But I gotta be honest, this movie is really disappointing. Well, that's going to do it for my review of the 2017 Mummy starring Tom Cruise. I am Jacob Bartley for Apocalypse Movies. You can find me on this YouTube channel. Please subscribe and hit that like button. Also, hit us up in the comment section. Let us know what you thought of The Mummy. Spoilers away. Go ahead. Thanks again for listening. Until next time, take care.